Mic is good. Turn it up a tad. I think we're ready. What does it mean, upcoming? Come on. This is live. All right. Just share this with everybody. All right. I'll give it another minute or so, and then I'm going to start this bitch. Because it is late as hell. Luckily, this movie's short. Whoa, 5 people out of nowhere. Let's go. Sorry, last night I was at a friend's house with Rob until like 3 in the morning, so we couldn't go live. So there's 5 people here. Like the stream, share it. No one has liked it yet. It says 5 right here. Oh, I'm pressing play.
Hey, Joe, drag your foot, boy. Look what we got here. Hey, you want to drag, huh? Sure. Come on, man. Get ready.
Drag racing. Tuna cans. They're both going at 26 miles per hour.
I'll show him how to drive. Just watch me.
What a weird beginning of the movie. It's just like drag race, no established anything. You guys hear me okay? It's like what I do, just what it takes. Someone gets killed. I don't think I've ever seen this. Hell yeah. I don't know about all that. I think you're lying, dude. It's on full fucking blast, dude. Legitimately. Whoa! Fucking missed it. They flipped over. Hold on. I want to see that. Yes, you can. I'm loud as fuck. I'm so loud now it's hurting my fucking ears, so I don't know what to tell you guys. Carnival of Souls. Sounds like an Insane Clown Posse song, doesn't it? Not anymore. The mic is way too loud. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about, literally. It should be fine now. Good. Wow. So these teens that looked like they were in their 30s drag raced for no reason and fell to their... How the fuck did that kill them? I mean, a 20-foot drop into the fucking body of water and they're dead. Yo, Bex, what up? It's good now, should be. I mean, I have it cranked. Let me hear for a second. The movie is a little too loud, though. I mean, these fucking organs. The movie was too loud. I'm the main event here.
Right now,
the movie's
with all
secondary.
the mud and sand it's carrying, they may never find that car.
There were 3 girls in that car. Look, it's Orville Redenbacher. Whoever did the colorization of this didn't do a good job because it's like
now let's hear
very
your story
clearly
about
black
how
and white
It wasn't our
spots.
fault, sir.
Yeah?
We were the first ones on the bridge, and coming along, following the tracks, and they wanted to get around us, I guess, and they lost control when they dropped
You
off.
sure you didn't crowd them off?
Should be fine.
3 hours. Yeah, not sure
It's
I
a
want to find
3-foot
that car now.
pound.
There's sand in the
Pond,
backyard. We may
right.
never find them. Yeah,
We may
well,
never
best we
find
can do
them.
is keep trying.
This music is good at least, right? Does it have Castlevania music? Uh-oh. Told you so. How would have that killed him? Everyone else died?
Come on, let's get down there.
I mean, how is she that muddy?
It's Mary Henry.
Are you all right?
How'd you get out?
Yeah, put this on. We better get you back to town.
Yeah, fuck the hospital. Just get her back to town.
What about the other girls?
Fuck them, I
I
guess.
don't remember.
It's Mary Henry, the town harlot. We must preserve her. To the kitchen immediately. 75? This is 1962. They probably did play music from the 60s in the 70s, though. Yo, Terrence. The water looks weird because they're trying to like colorize it, so it looks like they're rowing through paint or something. I almost did video games, then I was just like, we need to do another public domain night. Rob is headed back to Arizona, so I don't know if he'll be back. It's gonna be me, and I'll get other people to come over and shit, but for now, just deal with me. Whoa. I should have done the movie White Zombie. I guarantee you he's like 33. I mean, the organ music in this is fucking heavy. It says I'm down to one person. Am I getting banned or shadow banned right now? Yeah, one person's watching, it says. Holy shit. Yeah, one watching. Where the fuck did everyone go? 33 and smokes 3 packs a day, no doubt. Gizmo. So far, there's been 0 character development or...
Is this like the
Stop
one I'll
fighting.
be playing in Utah?
It's quite similar. I supervised the installation myself. The accident won't delay your going, will it?
No. I'm leaving this morning. There's nothing I can do here.
That's right. Well,
Whoa.
Mary, you'll make a fine organist for that church.
Chloe,
Be
leave
very
her alone.
satisfying to you, I think.
Oh my god.
It's just a job to me.
Well, it's
Chloe
not
has
quite
a
the
chunk
attitude
of
for going into
Gizmo's
church
hair
work.
in her mouth. I just
I'm
heard a
not
loud
taking the
hiss.
vows. I'm only going to play the organ.
Want more than
Stop
that?
eating Gizmo,
Of course,
Chloe.
it doesn't pay much, but, well, at least it's a start. Are you driving by Benton to see your folks?
No, I can't.
All right.
I must hurry.
Now we
I-
really
I've
locked
got
in.
to leave. I'm going to drive straight through.
Mary, it takes more than intellect
She looks
to be a musician.
statuesque.
Put your soul into it.
Like she looks like an actual Barbie
Okay.
doll. Like a mannequin came to life or something.
Good luck, Mary. Stop by and see us the next time you're in.
Thank you. But I'm never coming back.
Wow. That's me walking into a Circle K. They do this thing at Quick Trip where they used to do it at least. Like, we'll see you next time. One time I was like in the middle of bumfucked like New Mexico. I was like, no, you'll never see me again. What the fuck are you talking about next time? Chloe, don't eat your sister. What did she see? I mean, she's just traumatized by her friends dying. Makes sense, but it's called, why are you driving across the bridge where you nearly died? She has the bullet bra, as I call it. The nipples are like ammunition. Straight line tune in. This is very Disney sounding. This is very like Dumbo Circus ass sounding music. Kind of a sweet ride though, isn't it? Welcome to Utah. Please drive carefully. She looks like a fembot. She looks like Ex Machina. Remember that movie? Oh yeah, steering wheels were big as fuck back then. Uh-oh, she's gonna fall asleep now. A near-death experience one time wasn't good enough. Machine Gun Jubilees. Uh-oh. 9/11. Yeah, it does. This came out after Psycho, I believe, by a couple of years. Psycho was 1960, I think. Is this bitch hallucinating? What? Yeah, drive faster. That's gonna help. Pay attention to the road. What? Joe Biden? I think Joe Biden was literally like 20 years old when this movie came out. Just to get a gauge on how fucking old he actually is. I don't know. So, it's public domain is weird because I think certain things that are really old get like bought and then they're not public domain. Even if they've been out for 70 years or whatever the fuck it is. Because Twilight Zone's not public domain, then there's some really old movies that aren't, that I was like, maybe I should stream this, and I was like, no, I can't.
Fill it up.
All right.
Look, it's Babe Ruth. What's the state that still does this, like, it's like the norm for someone to fill up your gas tank for you? Is it Oregon?
Have anything else, lady?
Could you tell me what that big structure is back a few miles by the lake?
Oh, you mean the old bathhouse? That used to be a pretty ritzy
The
place
old
in the old
bathhouse.
days.
Is that
Then the
a
lake
fucking
went
brothel?
down and they made a dance hall out of it. Then they put those buildings up out there and made some sort of a carnival there for a while. That's years ago, though.
She's
Just
gonna go
stands out there
explore
now.
by herself?
I see.
Fuck it, let's... I was gonna grab Chloe.
I have an address here of a rooming house.
Self-serve
Could you
is
direct me?
illegal? That's
Oh,
fucking
sure.
insane.
Well, that's just right over here a little ways.
There was a gas station in Tucson that did self-serve and, like, whatever,
saving
full
it for you
service.
since I got
And
your
I
letter.
would pull into the other one and they would, like, yell at me. Like, no, you gotta go over here. I'm like, it's a gas pump, you
Coulda rented
fuckhead.
it
Like,
yesterday,
I can't
but
pay
wrong.
and fill up my gas tank.
Fine. It's just about what I expected. I knew you'd like it. This ain't
Oh
no
my
regular
God.
rooming house, you know. I only got you and Mr. Linden across
This
the
woman's
hall.
built like a bowl of oatmeal.
Each room's got its own private bathroom, too.
Yo. Goochler.
You can take all the
Gucci
bars
there?
you want. I'm not one to fuss about things like that. Thank you. I think I'll be quite comfortable. Well,
So we
hope
know
you'll
her
stay a
name is
while.
Mary Helen. She has no
I'm
husband, no
downstairs in
life,
the back
no
part of the
job.
house, so
She gets in a traumatic
if there's anything else
accident
you
and just
need,
drives.
guess I'll have to wait till morning.
Ajax.
Right.
We all know that's
Good night,
cocaine,
Mrs.
Helen.
Thomas.
You're not fooling anybody. What was the movie where they snorted Ajax? Was it like... Was it Cheech and Chong? Uh-oh. There he is again. Kind of looks like Putin a little bit, doesn't he? Why are you smiling? She's smiling because he's gone? The fact you even saw him at all should be alarming. Look at her. She's like, ha. So she's like a...
And this, Miss Henry,
real
is
organ
our
player, I
pride
guess.
and joy.
You know this was made in the same town where I've been studying.
Of course, that's where
What
we
is
heard
it? Every
about
man
you.
in this look like they're part of
Oh,
the
by the way, we have
Rothschilds
found a
or
place
the
to stay.
Rockefellers.
Yes, I have a room.
Good. Well, we hope
Yeah,
you're
I
going
know.
to like it here. We're not the largest church in this area, of course, but we have a nice congregation. We'll have to have some sort of reception. They'll want to meet you.
Couldn't we just skip that?
Skip that? I don't suppose it's an absolute necessity.
Who did the
I don't
Niners
know
play
what
this week?
some of the ladies will say.
If they say I'm a fine organist, that should be enough, shouldn't it?
Well, yes, of course. We'll let it go at that for the time being. But, my dear, you cannot live in isolation from the human race, you know.
Sure you can.
Mind
What do you
if I
think that
try
I'm
this now?
doing? I
I
live
want
with
you to.
cats. fuck are the lambs? The Rams?
Right ahead. I'll be next door at the manse if you need me.
I'll be next door if you need me. Dude, every man in this looks like they've smoked so many cigarettes they're physically turning into one.
We have an organist capable of stirring the soul.
I mean, she's good at it, but the song fucking sucks. Whoa, too much tahini in that sip. Look at him. He looks like that dude from the Langoliers. What is she doing? Like, what's her end game?
What do you see?
Oh, nothing.
She's making
Nothing
Jesus
at all.
cry.
I practiced the whole afternoon and it's gotten me in a mood.
You need some fresh air. I've got
She's
to
like
make a call
attractive,
out
but
past
like
the
I don't
lake.
know. She's like
Would you like to come
boring.
along for the
She's
ride?
like very
You know
bland.
that old pavilion out
She
there?
looks like a doll.
Will we pass it?
Go right by it. Stop and look at it if you like.
I would, with you along.
Good.
Like if they made a Barbie movie back then, she would have to play Barbie. Oh, chivalry isn't dead, you guys. His sex drive is, but
This used to be quite a place. It's been deserted for a long time now.
she's
Will
a
you
good
take me
tramp.
in?
My goodness, no. It isn't safe out there anymore. That's why they put up this barrier.
Be very easy
Whoa.
to step around it.
What attraction could there be for you out there?
I'm not sure. I'm a reasonable person. I don't know.
What is she
Maybe I want
doing?
to satisfy myself.
I don't know what the
that
fucking
place is
plot of
nothing
this
more
is.
than it appears to be. Would you take me out there?
Someone go to Wikipedia and
The law
copy
has
and
placed
paste
it off limits.
a quick
Wouldn't be very seemly for a
synopsis
minister
of
to
whatever the
break
hell's
the law,
happening.
would it?
No. Maybe I can come back some other time.
Shall we go along now?
Wow. Andrew Tate's house.
I thought that'd be you.
Good evening.
That organ playing must take a long time. You've been gone most the whole day.
Balky,
I went for a
yeah,
long
from Perfect
drive in the
Strangers.
country with my new boss,
He kind of looks
an
like him.
elderly minister.
Oh, that must have been a kick in the head. I learned that from my other boarder, Mr. Linden. Did you get your supper?
Oh, I forgot.
Well,
Supper?
this ain't no boarding house, but I got some coffee and sandwich makings left. I could bring you some up after a while.
Good. I'll be taking one of those baths you're so generous
That
with.
was dirty
Take as
talk
many as you
in the
want.
50s. That's
I
what
ain't one
women
to
would tell
make
their
a fuss
husband.
about a thing like that.
I've made a couple of sandwiches for you. He's like, oh. The water's scalding enough? Jesus. Okay, fair enough. That's not bad. Yeah, there's all kinds of accusations that Puff Daddy is gay, and it's been... Well, what's the craziest one? That he fucked Reginald Van Johnson, a.k.a. Carl Winslow? Chloe. It's a... We got multiple cats going now, guys. Who needs people when you have multiple cats?
Just a minute.
Honest question. Oh, fuck. Now Gizmo's running away. Whoa! Alright. Chloe's taking her spot. Uh-oh. We're gonna see some nudity?
I thought you were Mrs.
More
Thomas.
like meat mills.
Yeah, what?
Oh, here we go.
I'm John Linden. I'm your neighbor right across the hall.
Oh, nice to meet you. Would you excuse me?
Hey, I just wondering if you're not doing it.
Stand right there.
It looks like the Lemonhead logo. You haven't heard that yet? Bro, Google it. Someone said it on a podcast. Some other rapper said it on a podcast. Like 6 months ago, maybe.
I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Mary
This
Henry.
entire
Yeah, I
sound
know.
score is nothing but organs.
I heard you tell Mrs. Thomas you haven't ate anything yet, huh? Well, yeah, I just thought, being neighborly and all that. See, I haven't eaten anything either. I just thought maybe I'd ask you out to dinner.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you, but I can't accept.
I know. We haven't met or anything yet. But I just thought
I'm
we'd be the same
sorry. You
house.
will have to excuse me.
Look, there's a real nice restaurant, right down the street, and I just thought, well, I'm just kind of a guy who doesn't like to eat by himself.
I've made arrangements to eat in my room tonight.
Uh-oh.
Hey, if you change your mind, you just holler.
I guarantee you he's like 21 years old, too.
Looks kind of lonesome in here.
Good night, Mr. Linden.
Wow. Oh my god. Stop fighting! Chloe, leave her alone. Chloe, seriously, hold on. Like, Chloe's literally chasing Gizmo. Gizmo's 200 years old and she's very irritable. Chose vodka so he can serve it. Oh my god, there he is. Look at that wallpaper, though. Why is the lock so low on the door? Is there hobbits staying in that room usually? Why'd you wait to lock it? Oh god. What a
Miss
shit
Henry?
lock. I could fart and
It's
bust
Miss
that lock
Thomas.
open. Uh-oh, it's the little lady. It's Diddy. Uh-oh.
Who's the man in the hall?
Man?
Oh,
You know this woman's cooking
you must
probably
be
slaps,
Mr.
though.
Linden. He has the room across the hall.
No. I mean the other one.
There is no other.
Captions,
Me and you and
the
Mr.
captions aren't
Linden.
accurate, but...
Us three is all there is in this house.
But you must have passed him out there.
You're needing
Tell me
this
this
food.
isn't like, this woman isn't like the logo
All
of
that
corn mill
eating makes you jumpy
in
sometimes.
the 40s.
Maybe you heard the boards pop or something. These old houses creak worse than my knees.
I didn't hear
Yeah.
him, Mrs. Thomas. I saw him.
She's like, the wood in this house pops more than my
Now,
pussy.
don't talk that way. I don't sleep so good as it is. It's these old houses. They're big enough so that you could
Oh, bro,
hide a man
you
in
know
every
it's
corner.
fire.
You just gotta not let your imagination run away with you.
Are you going out there?
Well, of course.
Lights are off. Does she believe her? What's going on?
There's nobody there. Now you just go and eat that sandwich I made for you. Don't drink the coffee. If coffee keeps you awake, it won't.
Coffee never keeps me awake.
She sounds so disappointed. That cup was like empty. That's me. Like, I gotta wake up at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Fast forward to 4 a.m. I'm watching people get hit by trucks on Instagram Reels. Yo, Relic, what up? I don't understand what her objective is. Why the fuck did she leave her town staying at this bed and breakfast or whatever the fuck this is? There he is. Wake up, sweetheart. I got you an aphrodisiac. Come on, sweetie. Let's go down to the diner. Uh-oh.
Well, good morning.
She's happy to see him now?
I know you'd be up. Guess what I got?
I can't imagine.
Just what it takes to start the day off right. I make it in my room. You know, it saves me having to go out and get dressed up. I guess I had to get dressed to come over here anyway.
These, do me a favor, guys, and read the captions compared to what they're saying.
Coming up.
It's so off. Like, wildly different.
Hey, I guess you took her on last
Yeah, whatever
night
happened
about
to sleeping in like a one piece or naked or
How can
like...
I resist an inducement like this?
What? Come on, I don't know.
She's dressed up like fucking Count Dracula just to go to sleep. She has like cloaks on and layers.
Like pretty good money though. Hey, look, I got a couple of shots left over from last night. You want a little bit?
I knew he was gonna. Well,
No,
I knew he was gonna do
it's
some alcohol.
not the recommended breakfast for a church organist.
Oh, is that what you do? Hey, you mean they pay somebody to play the organ in church?
Some churches do.
Hey, I hope you don't mind about this. I just didn't know you're a church woman.
To me, a church is just a place of business.
Well, that's a funny way to look at it.
Why? People seem shocked because I took a job in a church, and I regard it simply as a job. I'm a professional organist, and I play for pay, that's all.
This is what women say about
Thinking like
OnlyFans
that,
now.
don't that give you a nightmare?
It's just a job.
Strange you should say that. As a matter of fact, not for that reason, mind you, but I had the strangest feeling last night.
Yeah, I had kind of a lost night myself.
It's funny.
Yo, Ricky Ricardo and Lucy.
The world is so
Super different beds
different
back
in the
then.
daylight.
Really?
But in the dark, your
That's crazy.
fantasies get so out of hand. But in the daylight, everything falls back into place again. Let's have no more nights.
Or let's make them more interesting, huh?
All right, let's play. Let's play our
I'd be a
favorite
church
game.
organist.
I studied it in college.
Dead or alive? This
I could have gone to
actress. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
say
used to play pretty good
dead,
football,
dead,
but they
dead.
wanted me to take a lot of classes and things, you know?
Well, they're that way.
Well, I'm just as smart as the next guy. Yeah, but I just didn't dig what they were teaching in school, you know? And the thing I hated most was principal products.
Principal products.
Yeah, you know, like the principal products of Brazil, coffee, beans, and snake oil, you know, like that. Yeah. When I was at school, I couldn't care less.
Beck
What I cared
says
about was
dead.
girls.
Didn't they offer a course in that?
If they would have done that, I would have graduated.
What's the matter? Can you still taste the coffee?
Come on, what do you think? I'm an alcoholic?
Yeah.
Look, I just like to
Kinda.
start the day off in a good mood, that's all.
You must be hilarious by noon.
Look, I'm just the kind of a guy employers want. You know, the happy worker.
He's a
Come on,
killer.
can I make your morning happy?
This
Better
morning,
than
you're
the possum I
exactly
hit
what I
crossing
needed.
the interstate in
You're
Mississippi
gonna need
last
me in the
week.
evening,
Is that real?
too. You just don't know it yet.
You hit a possum?
I'll rinse off these cups.
Oh, no. Just spoils the flavor for tomorrow.
Well, thank you for the coffee. It was unsanitary, but delicious.
Well,
Unsanitary but
killer
delicious.
inside. Well,
I mean, I was gonna insert a
early.
I think
sexual
you can get
joke,
through the
but
door.
we're on YouTube, and this is
You know,
a
you got the
family
wrong impression of
stream.
me.
Well, I meant because you had so many things to carry.
Oh. Like I said, I hate to leave.
Well, it's been a pleasure, Mr. Linden, but I'm sure you have to get to work.
Oh, don't you?
No, I have the whole day free for shopping.
No. Yeah, this bitch roasted his ass. She's alive, you guys. She's 89 years young. August 14th, 1935,
Does the
so
hand hang back?
when this was, she's like 26 years old here.
The drape is just fine. Otherwise, it looks very nice.
Crazy,
I'm
right?
sure it isn't very chic to take the second dress, but I like it.
We alter a little here to make it straight all the way around. There, do you want to go back to your dressing room?
This was her first movie, too. She didn't do a lot. She only did 5 movies ever. And a couple of things for television, and that's that. Hell, she still can in 2028. 93, why not? I know she does. What is she doing? Yeah. Well, a lot of them smoke cigarettes a lot. And they started young too. So some people started smoking when they were like 12. By the time they're 25, 27, they've been smoking for 15 fucking years. And they look 40 and they're only 25. That looked like a tranny. I'm sorry. Is she dead? People can't acknowledge her? Yeah, they started when they're like 9, 10 years old.
What's the matter with everyone?
Now it's getting interesting.
Why don't they answer me?
Uh-oh. This just took a cool turn. This is me trying to hit on women at the local bar. Am I invisible? What is this? Eight or 9, yeah. Uh-oh. The coffee dude killed her already? I hope you're not spoiling it. I hope that's just your theory, because I've never seen this. I'll chalk it up as that. Don't answer that question. Maybe she died in her fucking, at the beginning of the movie when she fell into the body of water off the bridge. Yo, Carl, what up? Yeah, she looks like a Barbie, dude. You've never seen it either, okay. Well, you missed the beginning. The very beginning of the movie is them drag racing and one of the cars fell off the bridge into the water, and everyone died but her. But I think she might be dead too now.
What is it?
That man.
I didn't mean
And
any
she's
harm.
only
I just
coercing.
stopped to get a drink.
She's only talking to other dead people, I think.
Oh, it was that man. That man.
She's walking amongst the deceased,
There was someone else there.
and
That
the
strange
living are
man
the
was
ones
there.
that she's
Now
like
look, you've had a fright.
creeped
Hysteria
out
won't
by.
solve anything. Now
Even
control
that one
yourself.
dude looked like if
Look, I'm Dr.
Vladimir Putin was in Chernobyl. I
My
don't know
office
why.
is right across the street there. You've had a shock.
Yeah,
If you would like my assistance, I'll be glad to
you've
offer.
had a shock.
Thank you. Could I come with you now?
Sixth Sense type shit. Are the
I'll
others?
take her over to my office. We'll see that she's all right.
Dude, the others went hard in the paint. That was a good movie. Because someone spoiled the Sixth Sense for me, so I knew the twist, so that ruined it. But the others, I had no fucking idea. I hope I didn't ruin that for people. The movie's
It was
22
more
years
than just
old.
not being able to hear
My
anything
bad.
or make contact with anyone. It was as though
It's like Captain Picard.
for a time I didn't exist. As though I had no place in the world. No part of the life
She
around
is
me.
so 60s looking.
And
It's like
then
we
you
watched a lot
saw
of these
this-
movies where some
man.
of the females look like you could place
Yes.
them in any era. Like if you saw her at the store right now,
You'll
you'd be like,
excuse my
"Holy
back,
shit!"
but I wanted
this
to get
woman
some
is
of that
way out
written
of
down.
place.
I must have been talking
M. Night
for an hour.
Shyamalan Ding Dong.
Anything else? Anything you haven't told me?
Like the
That's all they
sadist
knew.
movie, those two females in
That's
that
the
looked
whole
like they could
story.
be from today.
He's been
They just had to
following
dress
me, that's all
differently.
there is to it.
It isn't that simple, though, is it?
What do you mean?
He could
He looks
hardly
like
been in
Polly
the park
Walnuts.
this afternoon, or one of us men would have seen him.
Same
And that
exact
night in the
hairline.
hallway, you said yourself the landlady came up a minute later, and she didn't see him, did she?
What are you driving at?
What's the big
It's been less than a week since you were in a car that crashed into the river.
He's gonna throw the chair.
How you
Fucking
got out of that,
quiz.
no one seems to know. But that experience must have been a serious emotional shock.
You think I imagined all of it, don't you? You
See
think
a
I'm
photo of
insane?
Little
I didn't say
Debbie?
that. I don't mean that.
I'm a competent person. If anything, I'm a realist. I'm not given to
The skin
imagining
is
anything.
blue because
Hogwash.
it's
All of us
normally
imagine
black and
things.
white, and it's just a
Have you
colorized
ever heard
version.
two men
So
talking
the black
behind
and
your
white
back and imagine they were
kinda
talking about you?
bleeds through a little
Have
bit.
you never imagined you saw someone you knew and walked up to them and found they were a perfect stranger?
Back,
I
son.
don't see what this has to do with it.
The point is this. Our imaginations play tricks on us. They often misinterpret what we see and hear. Do you agree?
I
No.
suppose so.
If you're not
If
on
that can happen
drugs,
in
that shouldn't
ordinary
happen.
times. Go
You
a
have
step
a real
further.
medical issue going
Look what
on.
can happen in a high fever or following a serious emotional shock.
Doesn't seem possible that I could have imagined all of it.
Does this man, this figure, resemble anyone you've ever known? An acquaintance? Or your father?
No.
You have a boyfriend here or back home?
No, and I have no desire for one.
All these
Never?
guys look like they work for the
No.
Federal Reserve, don't they?
I'm surprised to find myself saying that. But it's true. I have no desire for the close company of other people.
Have you always felt this way?
No. I don't know.
Don't you want to join in the
Gaslighting
things
these
that other
viewers.
people do? Share the experiences of other people?
I don't seem capable of being very close to people. I do feel
This
that
bitch
perhaps I
spitting.
am
She
trying to
sounds
reach
like
out
me.
for those other things.
Do you feel guilty wanting them?
I don't understand you.
I'm not a psychiatrist, and perhaps I'm being clumsy at all this.
Then why are you
but
talking
I am
to her?
suggesting that perhaps this figure represents a guilt feeling.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
She's like, I'm not a psychiatrist, but I stayed in
Frankly,
a
I don't
Holiday
know.
Inn Express last night.
Well, I know one thing. My imagination is playing tricks on me.
Remember
I'm
those
going to put a
commercials?
stop to it.
You're a very strong-willed person, aren't you?
I survived, if that's what you mean.
That old pavilion out by the lake. Somehow you associate it with all this, don't you?
Go on.
Right.
I could put an end to that, too. I could go out
Now,
there.
don't be hasty.
If it is all my imagination, I could put a stop to it.
Maybe, but at least someone should be with you. Now, I can't
As you
possibly
say,
get away
Doctor,
now.
I'm a person of strong will. And the time to go out there is now. And if I have
Desks
to,
didn't have computers on them.
I can
no.
go alone.
Maybe a typewriter, a couple pins. spectacles, as they call them. She's going there. Let's fucking go. At least there's some mystery to this. Picnic Bowery? She's attractive in some like weird mannequin way. You know what I mean? Like she reminds me of like a robot. It's like an amusement park or something. Like the entrance. I mean, I think she should just go fuck the guy who's giving her coffee with bourbon in the morning. Her life would be way more interesting than walking around some abandoned, whatever the fuck this is. Whoa. Is that a slide? Why'd it take her so long to hear it? Look at the latest mattress from the My Pillow guy. Whoa. I thought I saw tits for a second. Julie Newmar from Batman. Yeah. Did you hear about Adam West supposedly fucked like 10,000 women and he got banned from like the state of, was it South Dakota or something? He got like banned from a city for fucking too many women. I'm serious. I didn't make that up. You know, it was like Aspen, Colorado. He was like banned for 15 years from stepping foot in the city by like the mayor because he was fucking too many people. I'm serious. Google it. Why does it look like she's shrunken now? You never heard? I swear to God, watch. It was trending all over the internet like a week ago. Rumor has it TV Batman Adam West slept with so many women in Aspen that the city banned him for 15 years. Alright, this is a real long... This article is way too long. But there was something like he was fucking like 8 women a day or something absurd. Like Wilt Chamberlain-esque. Whoa! What is Mr. Reckless from 1948? So, me and Rob are gonna experiment with a way to do this, like remotely. Like he's gonna try to do it from Arizona.
Say,
we'll do some test runs, and if it doesn't work
I don't
out,
want to get turned down again.
I have other comedians I'm gonna invite over and we're gonna do this as well. So
I stopped for a bite to eat on the way in. Anyway, I have to practice at the church.
Look, how's about if I
give him a chance? It looks like he's gonna go off to war and die.
Dance or something.
I'm sorry. I'm not much for dancing.
Hey, You mind if I ask you a question?
I won't know until I hear it.
What, are you afraid of men?
No, I'm not afraid of men.
Just you.
Well, you seem sort of cold. This morning when I brought you the coffee, friendly.
This morning I needed company.
Well, maybe you'll need company tonight. It's better than walking home alone.
Yes, it is.
These fucking
I
captions
should be
are way
finished
off.
around 9. Will that be all right?
That's okay by me. Say, I'll see you in church.
See you in church. I feel like the panties back then had wiring in them. You could poke your eye out trying to go down on a woman. Yeah, there's something ghostly about this bitch. Look at her. This is me after the shrooms start to kick in. Looks creepy because her eyes are the same color as her skin. Cast out devils. I mean... better than Lizzo, right? Her feet are gonna look like Fred Flintstone by the end of that. Garter belt. She's going off. Oh, it's all good. Yeah, we'll do that soon. Have you seen this movie, Roy? Kind of boring, but it's interesting at the same time. I know that's like a contradiction, but it's just very dull and actionless, but uh-oh. Yeah, it's just... this music is just noise. If brown skin person has brown eyes... I'm talking about her fucking eyeballs were the same color as her skin. Because it's supposed to be black and white, so like sometimes the coloring gets all fucked up looking. I guess. Yeah, 1962 people are watching this like, oh my god.
Profane. Sacrilege. What are you playing in this church? Have you no respect?
What?
Do you feel no reverence?
Because it was so bad?
I feel sorry for you and your lack of soul. This organ, the music of this church, these things have meaning and significance to us. I assume they did to you.
No, it's because this movie is not supposed to be in color, so sometimes the black and white kind of fades in and out. It's weird.
I must ask you to resign.
Wow, bitch got fired for being so bad at playing the organ. Very, I mean, you'll see like some fat men a little bit, but very few fat women back then. Like, in 1960, a person weighing 300 pounds is like someone weighing like 650 now. That's like how big
That does not mean
300
that I'm
pounds was
abandoning
in
you.
the
Nor
50s
should you
and
turn
60s.
your back on the church. There is help here, and I urge you to accept it.
He needs to chill. Like, calm down. It's not that serious. He looks like that old man from Ren and Stimpy. No one's gonna know what I'm talking about, but he looks like him. Because women had no option for jobs, yeah.
Well, hi there. I've been waiting an awful long time for you. My car's just over there. I know just the right place to go.
My car's just over there. Come on, sweetie. Right. She seems like a delight. Better than nothing, I guess.
What's the matter? Don't you drink either?
Not really.
Not really. How else is there if you don't drink really? Answer me that. Now me, I not only drink really, I really drink.
I remember there was a point in my life I was like, how the hell do you have fun without drinking? You're just alive on a Saturday night? How does that happen?
And you don't like to drink. And you don't like for a man to hold you close. That's it, isn't it?
I didn't say that.
You haven't said anything all evening. Why not go play that song again? You like it so
Really?
much.
Hey, Johnny, who's the doll?
Nobody you know, chicken.
Oh, come on now. You've been holding out on me. That's not the kind of pig you usually drag around.
Now, you quit licking your chops. She's out of your class.
You want to bet?
Uh-oh.
Lay off, huh? I got something on the stove there, man.
Well, listen, I'll help you put it over.
I don't want her to think I even know creeps like you.
Damn.
Good luck.
Meet someone you know?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, she's actually...
He's a college fella. He,
the
told me
way
about
he
this
sits in
girl
his chair
who
is just like...
wanted me to meet her.
What'd you tell him?
I said, how could I? You're my date, you know. He said you, didn't seem to enjoy my company much.
Oh, that's not true. I really appreciate you taking me out this evening.
Wow, music
I've
is
had
not
a
a
miserable
fucking
night
organ
if you
for
had.
once.
Yeah,
Yeah, same with
come on,
hers.
here, join a
All
party,
the
drink
coloring
up.
is fucked up in this. Ooh, here we go.
But I
Yeah.
paid good money for that stuff. It ain't poison.
Good money. How much do you think a
I
beer
know
cost
you.
in 1962? 50 cents?
You know, I don't get you. First you stand me off. Well, that's okay. That's class. Figure you got
I paid
something you
good
can
money
throw
for that.
back. Now, everything I say is okay. You're a mouse.
Yesterday I didn't care. Tonight I want to be with you.
Ooh, here we go.
Just with anybody.
With you.
She's finally showing interest and you're gonna be picky now?
Fall out.
Gives a fuck who she wants to be with at this point.
But maybe you want to be alone, huh? I'll leave you
No,
alone
no, I
if
don't
that's
know.
what you want.
Wow.
I like being with you, really I do. I don't want to be alone tonight. I want to be near you.
Because that undead Dracula guy is gonna fucking jump out of the closet. Probably like 10 cents. Yeah, you're right.
You mean that?
Yes.
Let's see. Let's take guesses. How much did a beer cost in 1962? And we'll say 61 since, you know, it takes time to film and release something.
So why don't you and me get out of here, huh?
I'm gonna say 50 cents.
You know, my room's only a couple of feet from yours. Ain't likely to get very far from me, are you?
Oh my god. Wow. That's all I'll say. You guys can guess if you want.
No, geez.
Oh, he's hammered.
We'll wake Mrs. Thomas.
That old girl's in the back of the house. She won't hear nothing.
Just gonna do something to this dope.
Honey, you don't want to go in there all by yourself, do you?
I mean,
it's lonely in there.
There's conflicting reports here. I'm sure it varies. Just like now, it's not like beer is just one set price.
Stay with you.
I'm seeing 24 cents,
alone, do you?
71 cents, $1.71 for a 6-pack.
I'm sorry.
Look, honey. You asked me in, you dislike me a little, huh?
Crazy. Stream died. What? You said the stream died? How? I still. Oh my god. He hasn't even pulled it out yet. Chill out.
What's going on around here? What's the matter with you?
Ben's after me. You gotta stop him. He's after me again.
I'm getting
Now you have to go.
Not me, sister. That's just what I
Wait.
need. Get mixed up with some girl is off her rocker.
Why are you guys saying the stream seems fine to me? I was reading the prices of, I don't know if you guys heard, $1.71 for a 6-pack, 24 cents or 71 cents depending on the brand. It's still frozen? What the fuck? I'm communicating with certain people right now and I'm watching myself on my phone. The stream is fine. Leave and come back out. Or come back in. Yeah, it says I have 19 people in here right now.
What'd you find out, Doctor?
Not very much, I'm afraid.
What do you mean not talking anymore?
I'm sure glad you just happened around.
I'll come back in.
I was gonna call
that's
somebody, but I was afraid it
You
happened.
guys need to leave and come back in.
I came on purpose. I've been thinking about her ever since she left my office yesterday. What's she been up to?
Only the devil knows that.
Uh-oh.
I heard her moving things all around that room all night. Never heard such goings on. And she wouldn't let me in
Never
her room
heard
this
such
morning.
goings on. I'm gonna bring
She's
that
a strange
back.
one. She absolutely refuses my help. I can't say that I blame her. There's something about her that completely baffles me. I've urged her to call upon me if she feels she needs help.
People need to start
I hope
wearing
she
bow
will.
ties again.
I can't let her stay in this house.
You won't have to worry about that. She's determined to leave the city, and she wants to get away as soon as possible.
I hope she does leave.
Only like 15 minutes left.
I
We can
hope
get
she
through
can.
this. Like and subscribe if you're new. Please, I need to up the overall amount that I have. Dude, it's not frozen. Like, literally, there's people in here talking right now, typing, chatting. I've closed out the stream on my phone like 3 times. It comes back. It's good to go. Really? She's like a zombie.
Decided to leave, did you? Where you going?
She ain't gonna answer you.
I can't refund none of your week's rent when you go off like that.
I think I'm pushing the boundaries of YouTube. Oh, it did freeze now. God damn it. Okay, I think I think YouTube doesn't know what to do with me right now. They're like, technically, he's not breaking community user guidelines, but I don't like his face, and he's saying some inappropriate things, and he's streaming movies, but it's technically allowed, so we'll just kind of fuck with the stream connection to show him that we're still in charge. I think that's what's happening right now.
Sounds like the transmission. Can you pull it up on the rack?
I love the way this car changes colors, too.
Okay, fine.
Did she just get in a car accident in the auto shop?
I have to check it first.
Typical female. Oh,
May I just
shit.
sit here?
Sure. Suit yourself.
She's gonna sit in the car as they raise it up. Says I'm down to 4 people now. It was just 19 a second ago. I'll be the first one to say I'm off my game tonight. I'm not very funny or entertaining or interesting tonight. You have good days, bad days. Same with comedy. Some nights I'm on fucking fire, crushing. Other nights I sort of bomb. Like, it is what it is. The color's having bloody hell. Yeah, Happy's gone, so... Yeah, it's already almost 2:18 right now, so I'm going to sleep after this. Uh-oh, here he comes. Oh, shit. I just got the urge to watch Christine right now. I miss Rob. I mean, kinda. I'm gonna have Corey come over. I might have Irina, this other comedian, and I want to invite people to do public domain movie night. I want to think of a different name though, because even just calling it PDMN, we can come up with a better name. Stream through a rhythm. I know. I hosted at fucking Cap City Comedy Club last night. I brought up 22 comedians, and I was just saying shit in between each comic, and I was on last night. No shit, David. I agree. I lay in bed till like 4 in the morning sometimes.
I want to get out of here. I want to get away from
Uh-oh,
here.
she's back to being a dead bitch that nobody can see or hear. Wow.
Eastbound bus. Now loading. Gate 9.
Does that have to sound like fucking Boris Karloff? Yeah. Well, if anyone has suggestions for like an official name for this, I mean, I might just call it PDMN for now, and then we'll come up with something later. And I like this little border that Rob made. Old talkies. I like adding talkies to it, though. Oh my god. Don't say Corey Feldman in the front. They all look like Nicolas Cage from Longlegs. She'd probably act the same way if she saw a bus full of black people, too. It's 1962, come on. Yeah, this bitch is dead. This is like an overly long Twilight Zone episode.
Don't close it, wait. Wait. Let me in. You gotta let me
Like, this
in.
could have been summarized in 22
Wait, I gotta
minutes.
get away from here. Please. Please.
This didn't need to be an entire movie.
You hear me? You can hear
Like, this would have been way better if it was, like, one episode in an anthology.
Why can't I hear anything?
What is going on with
Will you help
Snapchat
me?
right now?
I need your help. Just a moment, please.
Corey Feldman, Nick Cage. Oh, you want to know what else sucks? So I was supposed to headline some show in Brady, Texas. Population like half a person. Whoa. But the show got canceled today, and I turned down a gig in Dallas that paid pretty good too. But now I can't go back on that gig because they already booked it, so now I'm out of a fucking show. I think she's just on the rag, to be honest. This is what women did in the 50s when they didn't have a husband and household tasks to complete. They're just wandering around, losing their fucking mind in the city. Oh, she's back at the guy who clearly expressed that he's not a psychiatrist, but...
My last hope.
Uh-oh. And when the chair turns around, he's gonna have
If you don't
some...
help me,
He's gonna look like Count Dracula or
I have
something.
to go back there. He's trying to take me back somewhere.
Uh-oh, here we go. Doctor?
You've got to tell me what to do.
Listen to me, doctor. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna be like, Lynette! See? She's really going through it. Oh, is this bitch not paying? She's like, see ya. Look at him. It looked like a cartoon dog or something. That was weird. There she goes. Why is she getting hotter? I can't believe she only did like 3 movies. Ever. She was probably like, fuck this industry. Yeah. There's gonna be some Jacob's Ladder-esque ending here, where she died at the very beginning of the movie when the fucking car went over the bridge. Clearly, they're like zooming in on a painting right now. because... Who the hell is that? Everyone? Oh, it's her friends who she died with. Probably, especially back then. 26 years old. She did like a voiceover in a movie in 2002, which would have made her like fucking almost 70 at the time. Yeah, Harvey, exactly. Well, now we get this creepy, weird ending. Well, it has to be just about over, yeah. Wow. This had no business being a feature-length film. Like, it's... Like I said, if it was an anthology and they cut it down to like a Twilight Zone 24 minutes, it would have been like pretty solid. The fact that it's a short movie too, but it's still... Here we go. Is he gonna bite her neck? I bet you there's a lot of Harvey Weinsteins back then, too. Like, being Me Too'd in 1961 was just like a Tuesday. It was like, Oh my god. Wait, what? 40 cents? Are you talking about the beer price? We figured out that it was as low as like 24 cents and then some were 71 cents. Oh my god. This is society trying to get you to conform. See, a lot of the dudes were hefty back then and very few of the women were.
The car's still over there, and then the footprints leading up to here.
She walked into the ocean.
And then nothing.
It's like, well, if she's not going to be a maid, she might as well be a mermaid, I guess. I don't fucking know. There's a big handprint? That place looks haunted as fuck. So I think I'm gonna start going to haunted places, but I'm gonna need like help being able to afford it. So I have big plans coming. I'm gonna legitimately go to like haunted motels and go live and document the whole thing and bring the Ouija board and try to talk to ghosts. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Wow. So she died. I mean, it was easy to call that out fucking the second that people weren't responding to her at the park. And I gotta pause it because it's gonna fucking spill over into another movie that's gonna get me kicked out of YouTube for life. They're gonna come to my door with a fucking rifle and be like, were you streaming the first 10 seconds of the 1973 action horror film? And then that'll be the end. Well, that was fun. It's funner with Rob, but Like I said, I'm off my game tonight. I don't know. I started way later than I wanted. I did a really fun show, and then I went and did a very shit open mic. Like I went from like killing with a great crowd, doing like good material, and then I ended up at the Lucky Duck open mic and kind of just tried a few new things, and just it's like necessary, I guess, but I would have been home like an hour and a half earlier than I was had I not gone to that second one. So, yeah. I guess that's it. Maybe tomorrow I'll try to do some Doom, too. Yeah, I want to start doing, like... I want to dabble with urban exploration, but I don't know the legalities behind that. And, that's something I need to do more research on and really figure out. But I at least want to go to, like, public places where I'm allowed and then go to hotels and motels and then podcast from there. Ideally with like Rob and Corey